Welcome along to the Hungary for round 10 of the third and final 2023 Virtual F2 Championship, and we are looking forward to a fascinating race here in Hungary. We start off with a sprint before the feature race tomorrow, but before we get into this sprint race, let's run you through the starting grid for both races. Enzo Fittipaldi is on pole position for Rodin Carlin. Championship leader Teo Porcher is on the front row, finding himself already with one finger on the championship trophy. But anyone can try and catch him. Jake Dennis has to win to keep himself in the title fight. He starts third today with Amaury Cordio alongside him in fourth. Ollie Bearman is in fifth for Prema. He's hoping for a better race. And in sixth is a Yuma Awasa who's looking to see what he can do. Victor Martins and Jack Doohan, the two Alpine juniors, line up side by side. Then it's Arthur Leclerc and Kush Miney who complete the top 10. And rounding out the rest of the grid, we have Dennis Hauger, Jehan Darubala, Frederick Vesti, Brad Benavides, Richard Forshaw, Roy Nassani, Ralph Boschong, Juan Manuel Correa, Jack Crawford, Roman Stanek, Clement Novalak and Isaac Hadjar again at the back of the grid for both races here in Budapest. But ladies and gentlemen, time for 28 laps around the Hungary ring. Who's going to take victory in this sprint? We're about to find out. Time for a sprint race to remember in Hungary. And it's lights out and we're underway for the sprints in Hungary. Great getaway for Jake Dennis from third on the grid. Jake Dennis into the lead, going into turn one. Three abreast there between Porcher, Cordio and Bearman. Further back, Porcher's hang on to third, but it's the two Rodin Carlins who got a magnificent start. Dennis already into the lead, ahead of his teammate. Let's hope he can hang on to it for the rest of the race and not make any mistakes. Yeah, Dennis with a super start. He's hoping to hang on to it for the rest of the race. He's looking to see if he can pull away immediately and find himself up with a comfortable gap before pit stops later on. But watch out for the weather, ladies and gentlemen, because rain is forecast. Rain is indeed forecast later on in this sprint race, so that could change everything in this race. So watch out for the weather, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to turn things around, but at the moment, it's a Rodin Carlin 1-2. There is your race leader, Jake Dennis. And as we said before the race started, Jake Dennis has to win to keep himself in the fight for this championship. He's 77 points behind Porcher. No, sorry, 78 points behind Porcher. So if he wins with the fastest lap, and where Porcher finishes where he is now, then I believe he will gain 4 points back to Porcher. So he's hoping that Porcher drops down the order and Dennis will score a massive haul of points to keep himself in the title fight. Yes, indeed. So if Jake Dennis wants to keep himself in the title fight, he has to win races and hope not make any mistakes. We've still got a few races to go and we'll be into the summer break after the next round in Belgium. But if anyone can catch Porcher, it's Jake Dennis. So this season, it's off forever. With Ralph Boschong, perfect timing. He spun round at turn one and the Swiss racer has spun his Campos and that. Not what he wanted at all. He's lost his chance of the points already. Ooh, no grip. Jake Dennis is in already, I believe, a few laps earlier than some of the drivers coming in, but he is in now, so this is going to be crucial. Yeah, all the drivers will be staying out as Dennis comes into the pit to be a perfect stop, and it is a perfect stop for the Rodin Carlin crew. He's hoping to get out nicely and possibly fight against all the other drivers. Boschong's in as well, I can see him in the background, but Jake Dennis is hoping to keep this stop nice and spot on and hopefully chase after the rest of the pack before the rain comes. Anything can happen. Jake Dennis is hoping to win. Will he win it? We'll find out soon. Chair into the pits along with I think that's Cordial, and then Miney, Leclerc, Darubala. A lot of us coming in as some of the drivers, Fittipaldi, Bearman, Doohan, Martins and Was, Hauger, Bennett, Correa, Hadjar and Novalak have stayed out, and also for sure as well. So this is going to be crucial surely Jake Dennis has gone through. In fact, he has gone through. He's way ahead now of the people that are pitted. And Amory Cordial has jumped Teo Porcher. Yes, he has. And that's crucial for Teo Porcher in the championship fight. Because he's now find himself with a... I believe his gap is going to drop by some decent haul of points to Jake Dennis, I believe. So yes, that is not good for Porcher. He needs to get a good position to keep himself with a possible advantage of winning the championship, but that is not what he wanted. He's been held up by some cars and he's lost out the Cordial. He's got some overtaking to do before the rain comes. Fittipaldi is into the pits, but yes, look on the right hand side, Behrman stayed out. Is Behrman gambling to stay out and put on the full wets when the rain falls? I'll tell you what, if he's doing that, Ollie Behrman could find himself in the lead in a race soon. Yeah, and Hadjar and Nolak have stayed out too. Everyone else is in. This is looking to be a good stop for Fittipaldi, it is. But Behrman, Hadjar and Novalak have stayed out. So, watch out. They might be thinking of something here. We're on board with Ollie Behrman, and look on the halo. It's raining. It's raining, and is Behrman going to come in? Let's find out. He is coming in. We'll find out what times he's run. Will it be twice? Will it be full wets? This could be crucial, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out down at Prema. Ted, down to you. It's full wets. Full wets for Behrman. This gamble has worked out beautifully. The reigning champion's going to lead and pit, but at the right time. As we see Hadjar Novalak, Dennis is in too. So everyone's going to come in for full wets. Behrman has made an incredible gamble, and he's going to hang on to the race lead here. Wow, Ollie Behrman, the reigning champion, is going to lead and hang on to it by a comfortable advantage by pitting at the most luckiest time possible. What a gamble for Ollie Behrman. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, Ollie, you're leading the race. Let's go, come on. We can win this, come on. Look at Jake Dennis right behind Isaac Hadjar. Hadjar is going for a move there on Dennis Hauger. Yes, he does. Hauger drifts the car coming into that chicane. Dennis goes for it down the inside of Hadjar. They're both on full wets, and now Dennis sends it on the wasser, and that's helped him. He's cleared some of the traffic, and he can now pull away. But he's now got Victor Martins in front of him. He is slow on slicks. Martins has made a wrong decision to stay out, as has Jack Doohan. They're both going to be struggling, and they're going to be overtaken, but surely they'll be boxing this lap. And Jake Dennis has passed Victor Martins, as you can see, and he's looking to see if he can get past Jack Doohan as well, right round the outside. Late move there for Jake Dennis. Jack Doohan and Victor Martins do come into the pits. Dennis is up to second. He's 13.5 seconds behind Behrman. Has he got the pace and the tyres to chase after him before the end of lap 28? Anything can happen, so watch out, folks. This is going to be a close battle. Oh, and round goes Juan Manuel Correa, who spun. We can see he's got a bit of front wing damage as well. And on lap 23, it's a spin for car number 23. Yeah, mates, this car is undrivable in these conditions. I can't control it. Copy that. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The two Brits are nose to tail. Behrman versus Dennis, the reigning Virtual F2 champion, versus the Formula E champion. Is Jake Dennis going to take the lead with 4 laps to go? But here he comes then, to the inside. Is he ahead? He is indeed. Jake Dennis takes the lead with 4 laps to go. Behrman trying to hang on, but he can't find a way to keep the position, and that is disaster. And it looks like we have a yellow flag in sector 1, and no way is that Isaac Hadjar slowing. It is! Oh, Isaac Hadjar, who was running in the podium places, has got an issue. That is heartbreak for the Frenchman, and Isaac Hadjar's podium chances are gone in a matter of meters. No! Boom! The engine's gone. No! Boom! Sick. The virtual safety car is deployed. No, it's not. It's a full safety car. A full safety car is deployed. And I wonder, could that be the end of the race? will on the penultimate lap of this race. The checkered flag is going to wave, and it's going to wave for Jake Dennis. So many mistakes in the past few races, but he's going to start his championship comeback with a win here in Budapest. It's going to be the sprint win, as under the safety car we're going to finish. Jake Dennis sees the flag, and Jake Dennis wins the sprint race in Hungary. A sensational win for the Brits. His championship comeback with victory in the sprint. An amazing drive, overtaking Behrman with a few laps to go, and he wins under the safety car. What a way to come back and still be in the fight for that championship. You beauty! Ha ha! You've done it, mate. Well done. Let's go, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. Let's keep this up. We're not out of it. We can still do it. Come on. An incredible comeback win for Jake Dennis, who starts his comeback for the championship right now after that win. Let's run you through the rest of the orders then. Ollie Behrman finishing second, just missing out on the win. Clement Novalak is back on the podium for Trident. What a drive for him and for the team. 21st to 3rd. Incredible. Amory Cordial finishes 4th. Teo Porcher 5th, and losing points to Jake Dennis. Let's hope Dennis can do the same to catch Porcher tomorrow. Jay Andarubala 6th. Amazing for him. Enzo Fittipaldi and Kush Miney in the points as well. Both Indian drivers scoring points in this sprint race. It's a 71-point lead in the championship now. A tall order, but Dennis is looking to strike and catch Porcher before we get to Yas Marina. It's possible, so if anyone can catch Teo Porcher, it's Jake Dennis. So watch out for the rest of this season. 72 points to get